What is good, everybody? Early in the morning. I mean, it feels great, but man, it is early. Let's go over the highlights of this video. Wow. Okay.
And welcome to this POV review by Untitled. My name is Max, and today we are checking out this awesome Alfa Romeo STELVIO Quadrifoglio. This is Tibor's car, and Tibor is the owner of a company called High End Nutrition. He is a bodybuilder himself, and this is basically his special occasion delivery van. I'll get to that a little bit.
Special occasion. I mean, other people have different opinions, but me is like, drive the car. Like, and especially I just be thinking like, you know, you could die. You die anytime. You can, like, people forget you could die any day. I don't want to die knowing that I barely was driving something that I thought that I deserved. Just saying.
Later on, it has been tuned as well, stage 1, and we've got a couple other cool mods. So today I'm going to show you around it. I'm going to show you why this is a delivery van, and then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. But first, let me take a moment to thank today's sponsor.
Hold on. Alright, so we've seen. Alright, let's look at the wheels. These look cool. I like the rotors.
As you can see, they're not the biggest brakes, and you can get this car with carbon ceramics. If you do a lot of Autobahn stuff, I would definitely recommend going for the ceramics, because the steel brakes seem to suffer a bit from the weight and speed of this thing. Especially since it has been tuned, it's even quicker. Little carbon side skirt over there, a very cool carbon fiber spoiler here.
Yeah,
that looks awesome. And then at the rear, we've got the stock exhaust, which is loud enough. It is super loud, and then I'll show you guys why.
Does this compare with the DBX? The Aston? I don't know.
This is a delivery van. That's why. So Tibor uses this car like this. In Belgium, you don't have to pay your road taxes if you have a car like this. Light cargo is the literal translation of what it's called in Belgium. So he can just put a lot of boxes in here and deliver it to one of their top distributors, and it's just a marketing tool in that way.
Yeah, I was about to say, doesn't really matter. Let's hear the startup. Damn, carbon fiber.
Has a better gear lever in the facelift with leather and stuff. This is just a bit cheap, but Tibor did a great thing by changing this to carbon fiber. It does really make a difference because it's quite a big thing, and it just makes it feel much more special. So good job on that. We've got the regular sports seats, which I think is the better option. You can also go for the full bucket seats in carbon, but they are not very comfy. Starting it up. So, the DNA system right here, driving modes, dynamic, normal, all weather or whatever, and then you've got race. Valves open. Neutral. Oh,
what could I say? Like, I guess because I'm used to like even my camera is just like what I've done to it. The headers, that's really what it is. That has changed the game of the whole car. Like, everybody looks at it like, what the? Because it kind of sounds like a Subaru now too, when you put unequal length headers on it. But I just kind of not used to this, like, I don't like all that air noise, me. So I would instantly look for some headers on this, and I'm pretty sure they're very expensive, but hey, what? Who cares?
it does sound really good, this car.
This is not my car for a reason.
Okay, so,
if they drove my car, I would have, trust me. I would probably have a GT500 and just put headers on it and probably change the exhaust, and we're straight.
Who've driven this car that they felt like the
Intake.
suspension was a bit too firm. But I have to say that in race mode on this road, it is pretty doable. It is firm, it is very firm, but not too much. If you are going for race mode and the most aggressive setting, this is fine. If you're on the highway, then obviously you select a different mode.
Let's hear that.
Oh, but that gearbox is so good.
Yeah, it's
the 8
quick.
speed with the little crackle on the upshift. The
Yeah.
gearbox feels so amazing. The shifts are quick. We've got the pedals that are mounted on the...
This car is very quick. Like I said, just put in some headers and we could call it the day.
The steering column instead of the steering wheel, which I always really like. But this is basically the same 8-speed ZF gearbox that everyone uses, but they have set this to perfection. It is so aggressive. And of course we know this from the Giulia, but the fact that they did this in the Stelvio SUV as well is absolutely awesome.
The Giulia is
Now,
ridiculously
the
loud
slow
when
car
you
is
turn
not
that.
a slow car
The header
at
on
all,
it.
but with this tune, I mean, it is really quick and it feels like hyped up and ready to go, and sometimes the gearbox gets kind of caught out by the sheer delivery of the power, and you get this really awesome little rev limiter, and the sounds this thing produces are just magnificent, and they feel real. I'm sure that they're not. I'm sure that they're all engineered in there to make me feel like I'm driving an emotional Italian sports car, but I like it. That is loud. It's also loud. It's such a loud car.
Yeah. And like I said, when you compare this, once you do like telling you the engine, header, that makes a huge difference. I'm telling you, even like on a Subaru, I looked on my Camry without it, and then now with, you turn it on, it's super loud. You hit the pedal a little, it's super loud. Some people, it kind of reminds me of like a Infinity, like those G's, 370Z mixed with the Subaru. Yeah. Mainly the Subaru, because it's more, it doesn't sound all like how the Infinity sound all electric. I mean, not electric, but they sound more like, I don't know how to really explain it. But this is a great car.
At high speed. So I've done like 275 in the Ultimate PUV, and it seemed like...
What type of simulating game?
and louder, so yeah, a bit of alpha build quality for you there. Everything feels pretty solid otherwise, but this is not really acceptable, I would say.
Alright, cool. This is a great car, and I enjoyed it. I might have to look at, we need to go to that Subaru one, because I'm telling you, the Subaru that they did do, it really inspired me to just want to just get that. I don't care if it's not the fastest, to what I would do. I'm telling you, I'm instantly changing headers. I know the Subaru engine is so